So you know the component form of a vector here. So remarks here, two vectors a bar and b bar are collinear if and only if there exists a non-zero scalar lambda such that b bar is equal to lambda a bar here. If this condition is satisfied, then two vectors are said to be collinear. This is a very important result here. Okay. Therefore, if a bar is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k, b bar is equal to b1i plus b2j plus b3k. These are the component form of the vectors here. Okay, these are the component form of the vectors. Then these two vectors are collinear if b1 upon a1 is equal to b2 divided by a2 is equal to b3 upon a3 is equal to lambda. Means you are using the same result here. B bar is equal to lambda into a bar here. Okay. In this case, just observe here. Here the B bar is this vector here. B1i plus B2j plus B3k is equal to lambda into a bar, lambda into this vector here. Okay. Take lambda inside here. It gives lambda a1i plus lambda a2j plus lambda a3k. Okay, b bar is b1i plus b2j plus b3k is equal to, okay, then lambda into a bar means lambda into this vector here. Take lambda inside here, so lambda a1i plus lambda a2j plus lambda a3k. Equating I, j, k coefficients here. Here I coefficient is b1. Here I coefficient is lambda a1 here. So lambda a1, take a1 this side here. So b1 divided by a1 is equal to lambda. Similarly, b2 is equal to lambda a2 here, and cross multiply, it gives b2 divided by a2 is equal to lambda. Similarly, b3 is equal to lambda a3, cross multiply, it gives b3 divided by a3 is equal to lambda. Since each ratio lambda here, we can write like this: b1 upon a1 is equal to b2 upon a2 is equal to b3 upon a3 is equal to lambda. Okay. Therefore, here if two vectors are collinear, if b bar is equal to lambda a bar, or b1 upon a1 is equal to b2 upon a2 is equal to b3 divided by a3 is equal to lambda here. So these are very important conditions here for the collinearity of two vectors here. Okay. Second remark here. In this case, the component forms the vector a bar is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k. Then a1, a2, a3 are called direction ratios of a bar here. Okay. Here a1, a2 and a3 are the direction ratios of the vector a bar. If L, M and N are the direction cosines of a vector, then Li plus Mj plus Nk. You know that L is the cos alpha, M is the cos beta, and N is the cos gamma. It is a unit vector in the direction of the vector, because you know that suppose R bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Then its modulus is given by modulus of r bar is the root of x square plus y square plus z square. Therefore, suppose a bar is equal to L into I plus M into J plus N into K. Then take its modulus here. Modulus of a bar using this formula here. So root of L square plus M square plus N square. And you already proved that L square plus M square plus N square is 1 here. Yes, this is equal to what here? Root of 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Yes, modulus of a bar is 1 means its length is 1 unit here. Hence, such type of vector here. Li plus Mj plus Nk. Where L, M and R the direction cosines here. It always represents a unit vector here. It always represents a unit vector. Here Li plus Mj plus Nk where LMN are the direction cosines here. It is always a unit vector, so remember it here. So two vectors are collinear if this condition satisfied or this condition satisfied. If a bar is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k, a1, a2, a3 are the direction ratios of the vector here. If LMN are the direction cosines, then Li plus mj plus nk or cos alpha I plus cos beta j plus cos gamma k is always a unit vector in the direction of the vector because its magnitude is 1 unit. Here find the values of x, y and z so that the vector a bar is equal to xi plus 2j plus zk and b bar is equal to 2i plus yj plus zk are equal here. Okay. Therefore, given that the vectors are equal, a bar is equal to b bar. So this implies here. So xi plus 2j plus zk is equal to 2i plus yj plus k. Therefore, equating I, j and k coefficients, here I coefficient is x, right side I coefficient is 2 here, so x is equal to 2. J coefficient is 2 here and j coefficient is y, so 2 is equal to y here. And k coefficient is z and here k coefficient is 1 here, so z is equal to 1 here. Therefore, the value of x is 2 here, y is equal to 2 and z is equal to 1 here. Even here also the given vectors are equal here, then find the values of x and y here. Okay. Therefore here 2i plus 3j is equal to xi plus yj here. They are already given here. Therefore, equating I and j coefficients here. Here I coefficient is 2. Here I coefficient is x here. X is equal to 2. Here j coefficient is 3 and here j coefficient is y here. So y is equal to 3 here. So x equal to 2, y is equal to 3. So compare to the magnitude of the following vectors here. So you know the component form of the vectors here. Suppose here a bar is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Then its modulus here is given by root of x square plus y square plus z square here. So this is magnitude of this vector here. Magnitude means length of the vector. So these are the given three vectors are. Therefore, a modulus of a bar means a modulus of vector or magnitude of the vector gives 1. Here I coefficient is 1 here, 1 square plus j coefficient is 1 square plus k coefficient is 1 here, 1 square. Hence it is a root of 1 plus 1 here, that is equal to root 3. So magnitude of this vector is root 3. So magnitude of second vector here, modulus of v1 is equal to root of 2 square plus minus 7 square plus minus of 3 square here. Therefore this is equal to root of 2 square is 4 here plus 7 square is 49 plus 3 square is 9 here. That is the root of so 49 plus 4 53 here plus 9 here 62. Root of 62 here. Magnitude of the second vector is root of 62. Similarly, magnitude of the third vector here, modulus of c bar is the root of 1 upon root 3 itself square here plus 1 divided by root 3 itself square plus 1 divided by root 3 itself square here. Therefore, this is equal to root of 1 by root 3 square is 1 upon 3 here plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 divided by 3. Then the 3 is the LCM here. So write 3 in the denominator here, 3 LCM here. So add the exponents here, 1 plus 1. It gives the root of 3 divided by 3. 3 and 3 cancels here. So root of 1, square root of 1 is 1 here. So this is the magnitude of the third vector here. So write two different vectors having a same magnitude here. Okay, therefore in this case take here a bar I plus 2j minus of 3k and second vector as b bar is equal to 3i plus j plus 2k. These are the two different vectors here. Then we'll find its modulus here. Modulus of a bar is the root of 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 3 square here. Then the root of 1 plus 4 plus 9. It gives the root of 14 here. Here modulus of b bar is equal to root of 3 square plus 1 square plus 2 square here. That is the root of 9 plus 1 plus 4 is equal to root of 14 here. So both are same here. Hence the modulus of a bar is equal to modulus of b bar. So these are the two different vectors having a same magnitude here. Therefore a bar and a b bar are two different vectors. Different vectors having a same magnitude. Okay. So write two different vectors having the same direction here. Consider a bar is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k and b bar is equal to 3i plus 6j plus 9k are two different vectors here. Therefore b bar is equal to, so here are three common factors, 3 is the common here, then you can write here I plus 2j plus 3k. Therefore b bar is equal to 3 into I plus 2j plus 3k is a bar, so 3 into a bar here. Therefore you know that if a b bar is equal to lambda into a bar, then b bar a bar parallel to each other, a bar parallel to b bar having the same direction here, because if lambda is a positive here, if lambda is a positive, they are having the same direction here. If lambda is a negative, then two vectors are in opposite direction. In this case b bar is equal to 3 into a bar. Here 3 is a constant here, lambda value is a 3, it is a positive here. Yes sir, both having a same direction here. Therefore a bar comma b bar are two different vectors. two different vectors having a same direction. Having the same direction because lambda value is 3 here and it is greater than 0 here. If it is less than 0, then they are having a opposite direction here. So find the sum of the vectors. 3 vectors are there. So therefore a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to I minus 2j plus k, then plus minus 2I plus 4j plus 5k, then plus here I minus of 6j minus of 7k. Therefore, this is equal to, take only I coefficient here. Here I coefficient is 1. Here I coefficient is minus of 2 here. Here I coefficient is 1. So plus 1 into I. Okay, then take only j coefficient here. Here j coefficient is minus 2. Here plus 4. Here minus of 6. Into j here plus take a k coefficient. So here k coefficient is 1, then the plus 5 minus of 7 into k. Here 1 plus 1 becomes 2, 2 minus 2 becomes 0 here, 0I. Then 6 minus 6 minus 2 minus 8 plus 4 gives minus 4 minus of 4j. Then 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 minus 7 is minus 1 here. So minus of k. Therefore this is equal to minus 4j minus of k. So this is the answer here. Show that the vectors 2I minus 3j plus 4k and minus 4I plus 6j minus 8k are collinear. So consider a bar is equal to 2I minus 3j plus 4k and the vector b bar is minus of 4I plus 6j minus of 8k. So therefore here b bar is equal to, here take minus 2 common factor here. So minus 2 is a common. So you can write here 2I, then this becomes minus 3j and this becomes plus 4k. So this vector is a bar here. So b bar is equal to minus 2 into a bar here. Hence a bar and b bar are collinear. Therefore a bar and b bar are collinear. Okay, because there is a definition here. If b bar is equal to lambda into a bar, then a bar is a collinear with b bar here, or parallel also. A bar parallel to b bar also, collinear or parallel. If this condition satisfied here lambda value is minus 2 here. So therefore this condition means this condition satisfied here. So we can write a bar and b bar are collinear.